Hey guys, Michelle here. Welcome back to Wellness Crew. We're so glad you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about sun salutations, one of my favorite parts of a vinyasa flow yoga class. So, don't forget to go and like and subscribe our channel because this is a part of our beginner series. And our beginner series will have all of the videos that you need to get you started to take your very first yoga class. What is a sun salutation? A sun salutation is a flow that you do to greet the day. So literally to greet the sun in the morning. It's a great way to get you energized and your heart rate up and just really feeling good. For me, I used to be a dancer, so I love to get into a flow to dance, and a sun salutation has that dancer-like feel to it, which really makes me feel good in my body. There's so many ways that you can do a sun salutation that are right for your body, and we're going to go over those in just a few minutes. So a great way to think about a sun salutation is a circle. It is very much a cycle. We start standing, and then we do some poses where we go down to the mat, and then we come all the way back up to that original pose of standing. So it becomes a really nice flow, right? Going around and around, warming up the body, getting you ready to get even deeper into your flow today. All right, so let's get started. I have Jen here who's gonna help me show you guys how to do a Sun Salutation A. And the first one that we're gonna do is a modified Sun Sal. So we have our blocks here on the highest level ready for her to use. Okay, so Jen, go ahead and step to the top of your mat. Bring your feet directly underneath your hips. And one nice tip is to kind of rock forward and back to find equal weight distributed across your feet, right? And let your hands come down naturally at your sides, palms turn to face the front of your mat. And let's go ahead and take a deep breath here. So inhale and exhale. In your Tadasana. Beautiful. Go ahead on your next inhale, reach the arms out and bring them up above your head. If the palms touch, you can bring them to touch. And then hinging at the hips, we're gonna forward fold all the way down. Take your hands to the tops of your blocks. Beautiful. Knees can be slightly bent. This is your first forward fold. Your hamstrings might feel a little tight. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're gonna lift up halfway. So keep those hands on the blocks, elbows come to straight. You're gonna shift forward just a little bit on the balls of your feet. Nice. And then exhale, forward fold once again. Beautiful. We're taking our time. It's the first Sun Sal, okay? So when you're ready, go ahead, take your blocks, place them out to the side. You're gonna bend your knees enough to put your hands on the mat on either side of your feet, and then step one foot back to high runner's lunge. And then go ahead, when you're ready, take the next foot back. So if a plank is a little challenging, go ahead and take your knees down to the mat. Uncurl your toes, take the tops of your feet down to the mat. Beautiful. And then using your core, so tighten your belly, you're gonna lower all the way down to the mat. Elbows reaching to the heels. Nice. And then we're gonna go ahead and take your feet as wide as the corners of your mat. Press the tops of your feet down. And then using your hands, really squeeze your elbows towards your rib cage. You're gonna inhale, lift your chest and head. Baby Cobra. Beautiful. On your next breath, out breath, you're gonna lower down. So once again, using those core muscles, you're gonna press the ground through your hands. So press away, come up hands and knees, and then reach your hips back. Beautiful, we're gonna take a little bit of a puppy pose. So Jen, lift your hips up a little bit, yep, and hands go out in front, yeah. So you can see this is a modified downward facing dog. You'll take a few breaths here, really stretching, lengthening through the spine and through the shoulders. Engage your core. On your next breath, you're gonna curl those toes under and you're gonna lift your hips up towards the sky. for a downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, feel free to keep your knees as bent as you need to, but really lengthen through the spine. Your ears stay alongside your biceps. Spread those fingers wide, press them down into the mat. Beautiful. Take a deep breath. Awesome. Go ahead, you're gonna bend your knees, look forward, and slowly walk your hands to meet your feet. If it's easier for you, you can also walk your hands back to meet your feet instead. Grab a hold of those blocks, take your hands to the top. We're gonna inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward once again. Really warming up those hamstrings. Beautiful. Now take a slight bend in the knees. We're gonna inhale, use your core. Inhale, reach those arms out and up, coming all the way to stand. Palms come to touch. And then exhale, take those hands down to heart center. Beautiful. So that was a modified sun salutation. Now we're gonna do one without props and linking our breath with each movement. So one breath per movement. Ready?
Ready.
All right, stand to the top of your mat. Find your Tadasana, right? Your mountain pose. Beautiful. Hands come alongside your body. Palms turn to face the front of your mat. Feet underneath the hips. Take a nice little tilt of the pelvis. Lift it up. Beautiful. Nice. Inhale, arms lift. Raise them all the way up to the sky. Palms touch. Exhale, bring those hands down as you forward fold. Using the tops of your fingertips, press up, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Go ahead, bend your knees. Take one foot back at a time to your high plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to the mat. Chin, chest, belly. And then lift up for baby cobra. There we go. Exhale. Come back to your downward facing dog. So coming through hands and knees or straight lifting the hips to your downward facing dog. Here we're gonna take 3 breaths. Full, deep inhales and exhales. Spin those upper outer arms towards the outside of your mat. Bring the belly button towards the spine and lift those hips up and back. Beautiful. Jen, on your next inhale, you're gonna bend your knees, step 1 foot to the top of your mat, then the next, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms rise to the top, palms touch, and then as you exhale, let the hands flow past your face in front of your heart. Beautiful. So you've just come along with us for a sun salutation. Remember, go slow, take it at your pace, especially if you are a beginner. Use your props, they're your friends, right? And if you want, you can start to get a little bit quicker as you gain momentum, right? And as you get experience. It's a great thing to do first thing in the morning when you wake up to start your day on the right note, right? Brush your teeth, make it a part of your routine. Step on the mat, get your sun salutations in. It's a great way to start your day. So remember to like and subscribe our channel because this is only one video of our beginner series. So there's a lot more to come. Thanks for joining us. Now for our favorite part, to breathe together as we transition out of this video. So take your hands together in front of your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Thanks for joining us, guys. Namaste.